Gemini. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. What's good, Gemini? I popped in to check on you. Okay, I am back. I feel like somebody needing a break before they have the capacity to deal with you, Gemini. So interesting. You're definitely really close to an Aries or a Taurus or both. And I feel like Aries and Taurus are not taking care of themselves. Gemini, they're not practicing self-care. You may not be either, but this is why this message is coming out now, because heavy on the it starts with you, or it needs to if it hasn't already, with Aries and Taurus. Okay, let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animal, source, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with Gemini spirit team, their ancestors, their guardian angels, their loved ones. Please let them know that I come with love, honor, and respect, and just want to be used as a vessel to pass on whatever messages of truth, wisdom, discernment, and love they have for Gemini at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so yeah, I didn't pull from the self-care deck with Aries and Taurus, but I pulled with you, and I wanted to. I thought about it with Aries and Taurus, and I forgot. I didn't get around to it. I don't know. But it's that energy with them not really taking care of themselves, you absolutely needing to, so we can start there. I feel like it's important that you start pouring into your creative endeavors. I also, there was something about a preview, Gemini. You giving people a preview of something, that you're working on that's not quite done. This could be music. This could be some type of art. This could be a book you're working on. Clothing is real loud. Clothing line. Somebody's working on a clothing line. Okay, you already showed a piece of your work, or a couple of pieces of your work, or someone has already seen an outfit that you've designed, seen you in it, and it's like, I love this. People like, I love this. 222 on the clock. Crazy, because it went from 221 to 223 real quick. Too quick. I feel like making sure that you don't miss a certain opportunity. Make sure that you don't miss your moment, your time to shoot your shot. Okay, that energy out here. So I just feel like it's important that you put your energy into something using your hands, creating. This could be sewing, this could be pottery, okay, this could be painting, whatever it is that you love, which is so interesting because she's wearing a blue shirt. And look at all this water energy. I forgot to say, I just started reading. I have so many messages for you guys. As you come in, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love, Gemini. That's so important. Pay it forward. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon, where there's a lot of amazing content, and I do daily check-ins over there. Come join us over there. It's incredibly intimate, and it's a dope vibe. Anyway, she's wearing blue, okay? Blue. Water Guardian from the Ancestors deck. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions, is out here, okay? From the Sacred Symbols Oracle, truth is out here, and water is out here. Look at all this water energy. Look at all this blue energy, okay? Truth. Truth, Gemini. Some of you really been holding on to something for a very long time. For some of you, this has been decades. Some of you, this has been your whole life. I was really picking up on there being a whole lot of trauma that you have suppressed, Gemini. Some of you have forgotten it. There being a block, a mental block. Okay, when I was shuffling the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck, the first card that I saw was protection, but yet it didn't fly out. I kept shuffling, was getting messages of you really being in protective mode, really being guarded for a really long time, but I just kept hearing lean into divine protection, Gemini. Lean into divine protection. And then when I pulled out the Ancestors deck, Protection Guardian, drop your shield, is out here in reverse. So I just really feel like divine saying, lean into me, lean into me. Here she goes again, wearing blue. Okay, blue, but it's in reverse, not for the 444 on the clock. You already protected, you already solid. Okay, 444 on the clock is really important to me, because I keep hearing you needing to get grounded. So you all in your head, all in your head, but needing to ground more. But anyway, she's wearing blue, but not for the reason that you think. She's creating. For me, this right here, I feel like this is a form of expression. She's not able to say something. She may be able to communicate what it is that she's trying to say through the art that she creates, which is why it's so important for her to create it. Him too. Okay, this is not about a specific gender. this person is working. I just feel like color therapy being really important, really loud for you, working intentionally with the color blue, you know, to help heal your throat chakra, unblock your throat chakra. But I also hear improve your connection with a Taurus. So interesting. Wearing blue to improve your connection with a Taurus. At the same time, I'm telling you that you need to ground. So there's something about improving your connection with a Taurus, with the Empress, with your values. This could be how you live, or for some of you, you live extremely nice. Okay, you have a beautiful home, or you live really well. Okay, like you know. Someone makes a lot of money, they do really well for themselves, or they had a good career, okay, live in a nice neighborhood even, okay, but the environment that you're dealing with at home is horrible. It feels extremely traumatic. It feels unsafe. Feels like you kind of have to go inside of yourself. Somebody really hiding behind being okay. Okay, someone coming from that sort of generation where they don't express their emotions, or being directly raised by the last of those generations where you don't express your emotions at all. You do not cry in public, kind of energy. No, we cry in public. You like, nah, I got feelings and I'm gonna feel them. Or all of a sudden, for some of you who have kind of been trying to keep this energy at bay, it's hitting you all at once. Mars leaving Gemini and moving into Cancer, okay, could somehow really be playing a part. I just feel like all this mental stimulation, all this energy, all this running around, being really active, your mind racing in a real way. I feel like there being a lot of arguments, a lot of back and forth, a lot of gossip, Gemini, that I want you to stop doing. A lot of gossiping, but a lot of worries are all in your head. Okay, also feel like there is a Taurus who is really struggling with speaking, communicating. A Taurus is having throat chakra issues, okay, in some way. I really want you to start working more on your water magic, working more with the water element. This could be drinking water with intention, especially if you're feeling like you're having throat issues, drinking tea. Okay, some of you could be making your own teas, getting really creative, making your own teas. Okay, but I just feel there's something about this, right? As a form of protection, you can drop your shields. There's a mental block on a whole lot of trauma that I feel like throat chakra. Do you hear me burping? There are things to be said. There has been a block, or there's been a disconnect, or you have not spoken up for yourself, stood up for yourself, spoken about what's happened to you as a child, or what's been happening in the relationship that you're in, or you are with a water sign. Some of you are with a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is so loud, heavy on Cancer and Scorpio being loud, but Pisces is peaking. So they're all around. And someone, you being so disconnected from, and I feel like so tapped into what's going on in the world. And I just posted this, Gemini, on Instagram from one of my little Twitter reads. And I said, you being so connected to what's happening all around the world, but so disconnected from the emotions of the people that you're closest to. I literally said this, Gemini. You got to get out your head and into your heart. Okay? You got to get out your head and into your heart. I also feel like still receiving so much love from afar from people that you don't connect with, or don't talk to, or haven't spoken to, in a while, in a long time. Okay, for some of you, this may have ended on a bad note. For others of you, it didn't. Okay, life may have just taken y'all in two different directions. Still receiving a lot of energy, right? This for a lot of you, it feeling like mental attack. Some people may not like you, but other people are sending you really good energy. Loving on you from a distance, thinking about you, praying for you. That part. They're really being, I just keep going back to this, they're really being some mental blocks that are coming down. And I mean, someone after decades, someone may be 50, 60, 70, no lie, no bullshit, finally telling you about the trauma they endured, or you finally speaking about your trauma. For some of you, it's going to be your mother. For some of you, you really watch your mother neglect herself, really not take care of herself. It is your duty. You have a duty, an obligation to take care of yourself, or it leads with you. You the mother. And you're not taking care of yourself the right way. If you don't take care of yourself the right way, what example are you setting for your children? Okay. So, and the trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Some of you want to feel more loved. You want more, you want deeper personal connections in your lives, needing to pour into them, okay? Needing to reach out to them, needing to pour into them. Hold on. All right, I feel like you got to check on the Aries and make sure the Aries is not doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Okay. Sure enough, I feel like an Aries be ripping and running, and Aries be all over the place. Heavy on the Aries be all over the place. You be wanting to know what the Aries is doing, and you gotta keep your eye on the Aries. Somebody got GPS tracker, GPS code, something, GPS, or someone's watching you on GPS. They tracking your location. Anyway, some of you, this is pouring more into your ancestors, okay, and more offerings to your ancestors. Anyway. When it comes to love, for some of you feeling really disconnected, the masculine energy really being more 11:23 on the clock. Some of you want to move on. The masculine energy really being invested in the connection for sure. Still, but I feel like the feminine energy not so much, and I just feel like it's because her emotional needs are not being met, okay, or she is neglecting her own emotions. Do you see this? What is she wearing? Blue. Can't even make this up. Passion in reverse. What is she wearing? Can y'all see what she's wearing? Can y'all see the color that she's wearing? Blue. Okay, there isn't even her eyeshadow. Even her eyeshadow is blue. Really not being any room for her to speak about the things that she needs to. Really struggling to want to give her relationship a chance. Not feeling the passion. Why? Healing family issues out here in reverse. There's so many things that she wants to talk about. So many generational curses that she wants to break. And I feel like him saying that he's on board for the same thing, but his actions not reflecting that, and it being incredibly frustrating, you know, because I don't feel like he sees it. I feel like he believes that he's showing up a certain kind of way when he's not. 1, 2, 2, 3 on the clock, which makes you feel like I just have to surrender to this. I have to move on at this point. This person is not going to change, or I do myself a disservice and this person. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. When I keep trying to change them, okay, change the outcome of something, someone's incredibly exhausted. Engagement and separation, incredibly exhausted every time they have to engage this person. Okay, I also really feel like marry me or I'm leaving. Some of you, yo, marry me or I'm leaving. Some of you have been in a marriage for a really long time with someone that you kind of threatened to marry you. Marry me, commit to me, or I'm leaving, or you're doing this now. Okay, do it that way you will. If someone did this to you, I feel like someone took something by force because they wanted to be loved so bad. When someone's like, man, you like, I won't give you a certain level of love and affection unless we're married, unless we're engaged, unless we have a certain level of commitment. And someone's like, you know, that energy of having to push them. But why do you want to be with somebody that you got to push this way to move in the direction that you want? This could be to engage, you know, to just deepen your commitment in your relationship, moving in together. Okay, talking about things. 1331, just wanting someone to reflect the energy that you're pumping out. You know, put in the same amount of effort as you, and I just feel like it's not working, you know, so needing to separate yourself. Okay, but I also just feel like maybe taking a break, maybe taking a vacation by yourself. Anyway, you deserve love out here. You deserve love out here. So for a lot of you, kind of forcing connections because you want to be loved so bad, you know, or someone forcing these connections with you, someone kind of trying to twist your arm this way. I just been a lot of it being a resistance with the masculine. He doesn't want to do it. Like, we have this whole family, we living together, but you don't want to make me your wife. I just feel like, you know, not arguing with somebody, really honoring that, or someone was with a man, and he kind of really had to force him. We're gonna break up, we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, I want to move on. If you're not, shit or get off the pot. I you know, that energy of, why do you want to be with somebody under this energy, under these circumstances, or, you know, wondering if I feel this way about you. Some of you are telling someone like, yo, this is not enough for me, this is not good enough for me, you know, I got it's so much resistance. Why do you even want to be with me when you make me feel this way, when I don't even want to hug you, I don't want to kiss you, I'm not passionate about you because we're not healing healing the things that we need to heal, and you're refusing to make the effort. And so I surrender. I respect that. I honor that. But then let's go ahead and go our separate ways. I feel like it's a lot more difficult to separate than you would like. The situation is a lot more difficult. You're a lot more dependent on someone. For some of you, or they're dependent on you. Pick what side you're on. I also really feel like not wanting to admit that you're a lot more dependent on someone than you think. Okay? That's for some of you. For those of you who are single, there's something about someone wanting to move to a certain level with you. Like, can we have sex, Gemini? Can we move in, Gemini? You like, nah, not till we married, not till there's a ring on my finger, and not till XYZ, not till you do this, not till you get, yo, it's funny because someone is like, not till you get baptized, whatever that means. I ain't even touching that, okay? Not till you die your ego death, not till you ascend, okay? Do with that what you will, okay? You know what I mean? The Lover's in reverse. Gemini, you out here in reverse. Okay? Gemini in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Gemini Sun in reverse. Okay? Heavy on Gemini Sun, feeling this energy a lot. I feel like you need some love in your life, period. I feel like you real comfortable with the energy that you have around you, the friends, the family that you have around you, but it really prevents you from having a deep relationship, one-on-one relationship with somebody. But I also really feel like living very comfortably on the surface. Taurus is really loud, so there could be a Taurus who lives this way as well, okay? You know, living very comfortably, but being uncomfortable, comfortably uncomfortable. I have all of the nice things that I want, all the designer, live in a nice big house or live in a certain neighborhood, but I'm really unfulfilled in my marriage or in my relationship, okay? I'm really unfulfilled in the connection in some way, and I'm afraid to step out because I feel like I'd be sacrificing the way that I live, and I feel like there's a lot of caring about what other people think that's playing a big factor here, or there being some real superficial shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with loving material things, nice things, but at what cost, okay? That energy, someone does not treat you very well, the situation is very traumatic, it's uncomfortable for you in some way, you don't feel free to communicate, express yourself, okay? Or someone else feels this way, and then why do you want to stay in that situation if someone is expressing, this is how you make me feel, Gemini? You don't make me feel good, Gemini. You don't make me feel seen and heard, Gemini. I don't feel loved and respected by you, Gemini, and I'm not trying to change you no more. I've been begging you to change, but can we just go our separate ways? And you like, nah, fuck out of here, you're mine. You know, or they're like, nah, fuck out of here. We locked in for life. Watch for this energy, or watch for somebody trying to come into your life and get you to commit to them on this energy. It doesn't feel good to me. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Love you.